Chat. So I've been doing my Genshin dailies off stream every day. So our account is AR24 now, but I haven't done any of the main questline stuff. We're gonna do all of the main storyline stuff on stream together. This game's been a lot of fun. We started with the sponsored segment. I had been meaning to check it out for a while, and they offered me some dollar dues. And I'm glad I took it. Like I said, I've been playing it a bunch off stream. If you haven't played it before, this is an open world RPG similar to Breath of the Wild, only it's very anime. What's the max AR in the game? I think 50 something. And like most RPG style things, the later levels take much longer. It's 60. Okay. That takes a while. Yeah. Usually the way these games work, like, the level 56 to 57 takes as long as, like, levels 1 to 30 did.
The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master D-Luke.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animo God Barbados, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten Barbados' wish for Mondstadt.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too lazy to care.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the winery.
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Let's hunt it down, fam. Alright, we gotta go hunting. Song of the Dragon and Freedom Chit. Alright, assailants. Alright, Chit. So the way my characters fight in combat, we lead on Cat Girl, because she has a shield. And then usually we pivot into Diluc or Rosaria, because they're my DPSs. Diona's a really sweet support. She has a shield, and then she fires from a ranged, and then she also heals on her ultimate. Miss Dorka looks to have an ice shield, so we'll be pivoting into Diluc for our DPS. Once we deal with the little poopers. Oh, it's not. It's actually a water shield, which means you get to freeze him.
Verdict is...
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know of Stormterror's lair?
Oh, Stormterror's lair? Nope.
But Jean and Master D-Luke are no doubt aware of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now,
Oh, I
as the
walked up
energy
to that
dispersed
once.
from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven.
Or I kicked the barrier
I
down.
must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls, but it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the charge.
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
Obviously,
The
it's us, shit.
Traveler?
It's because I can fight? No, it's because we purified the teardroppers,
Correct.
right? Yeah.
But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power. Which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
Did she just call my character a she, chat? We definitely picked the male character at the start. Can I file a bug report about pronouns here? Thanks for the follow, Klados. Thanks everybody for hanging out for some Genshin. We're just talking about how I can fight.
Hey. Nice
Hey.
plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you, honorary knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the abyss and a dragon. No pressure or anything.
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
We might hit AR-25 today too, depending on how much experience we get. I have a couple of items geared up and ready to level once I hit AR-25. Magic Arena kicked us out and we couldn't play anymore. The games were actually going well. I just did the I'm gonna take Magic off my schedule on Thursdays moving forward. It's just like, I just can't log in every Thursday, it's awful.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier. Wait, what is that?
Eyes got real big there, Chip.
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into areas with high elemental concentrations. It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
Our character's health is the bottom center of the screen, you know. And each individual of our 4 party members we switch to has their own health bar, which is on the right side.
You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Pomoine's voice used to be lower pitched. I feel like annoying, whiny character seems ideal for her.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in, he flies in.
Oh. You do have a point.
The soundtrack is so good in this game.
It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
I suppose we could make use of that wind current.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Those two behaving like my 7 and 8-year-olds seems fitting for their characters.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master D-Luke do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting, but simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Is this my final...
Excuse me? What just happened? Obviously, I failed to tap the X button on the way back down. There's a wind barrier. Okay, so I walked in a thing we weren't allowed to walk at. Well, I know what happened with the fall damage. I needed to tap X again. We didn't do it fast enough. Oh, hey, there's prizes over here.
We'll need more where that came from.
I think I have a thing that, the thing that revives my people, right? Our fall mistake. You can only enter the wind barrier at certain points. Okay, that's fine. There's a couple of chests and stuff down here. I'm gonna run in. Alright, I collect some prizes real quick from over here. That is correct, Wargy. They died for me at least. Some people are saying they can log in. I am currently unable to log in.
Let's light it up! You can't run! Judgment!
Yeah, in the future, I'm gonna be taking Thursdays off from arena content. I'm done putting it on the schedule and then not being able to play. I dislike the inconsistency it adds.
You can't run!
That felt pretty good.
The most release ready of products. Alright, I'm gonna run past some of these things. They're not standing on treasure chests, so I don't really care. Hey, thanks for the follow, Red Rainer. Good afternoon. Good morning, technically, still. Usually it's afternoon when we switch to Genshin.
You can't run! Huh?
The music quieted out. That's weird.
Think you can bully me?
No? This is why he's powering up her skill shots. You're so bad.
Look, a wind current. It might lead us to the top of the tower.
Hey, look at that. Oh, there's a few checkpoints in here. I don't think I've unlocked or picked up any. Yeah, I don't have any more. Okay. Sure. I don't know that I fully understand what exactly we're allowed to bump into and what we're not. We're gonna call that one a featured shit. Wake up on me? I know those things attack. I've been attacked by them before. That's why I switched to our shield character. Is that gonna be we have to fight him on the way back down angle?
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light.
Luke's dialogue gets cut off quite
If
frequently.
we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Ooh, we're gonna hit AR-25, chat. We're almost there. Oh, there's a waypoint here too. Let's tap that real quick. Convenient. I assume we have to go out and explore and find the things. 20 XP off?
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go find them.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do have a point.
Ooh, does the chest put us over the top? Sure does. City reputation unlocked. Locate something or other.
All right, curiosity. You win again.
These trials. Oh, we unlocked chapter 2 in here? Or I completed something with the other ones. Oh yeah, we unlocked chapter 2, it looks like.
Lizard tail.
I have weapons ready to upgrade though, right? So is this one that I had? Sure is. I had hers ready to go too. Oh, I'm missing these things for his. That's fine, we upgraded the other 2. Think I had enough for his. I need to get more of this middle thing.
Star conch? What else do I need to create the most dreadfully disgusting cocktail?
Can I go through here? Alright. I'm not sure I understand what we're allowed to go through and what we're not in terms of the walls around that thing, but we'll be able to take the waypoint back up, so that's nice. There's another waypoint over here too, looks like. I assume on these outside ones, things are gonna attack us when we do them. I gotta touch this waypoint real quick before we commit to poking at that. You just got a quest to advance your adventure rank. You will still keep collecting AR, but it doesn't apply until you finish that quest. Okay. You mean like to get to 26 and stuff? Oh, does this need, are there 3? Break the seals. Oh, there's more than one thing I need to break here? Looks like we need to find 2 more parts.
Retribution!
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
Are there specific things I need to look for the other triangles, or I just meander inside of this circle? Oh, does this not pick me up here? Oh, there we go. I thought I could. I could go up here. Hey, speaking of, nailed it. And then, hey, this is one of the things. As an homunculus, nice. Oh, hey, and that's the other one. Sick.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Faster to walk or jump back? Probably about the same. So the follow Ren. Good afternoon. What's it called thing up there? I don't see a clear way to get up to it though, huh? See any clear winds up? I try not to get too distracted when we do this one on stream. There's just infinite stuff in this game. I'm gonna try and mostly focus on story stuff.
Judgment!
Alright, this is where we're bringing the stuff. And this one doesn't even have an easy one right next to it, so I gotta look around a good bit here. There's a bunch of space up here where I assume they're at. It's like one.
You can't run! Punishment! I'm going in! Yeah! 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 You can't run! Huh?
Think you can bully me?
Judgment!
The music keeps tripping out in here.
You can't run!
Verdict is...
Judgment! I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
Potato, cabbage, and a light spear. Oh, did I lose them because I walked out of the circle? Oh, and there's the third one anyways. I was walking the wrong way. Alright, noted. I guess I don't want you to grab them and run to one of the other ones. Are they still doing Twitch drops? I think so. I think it was till the 14th. But I might be making that number up. If they are, drops are active on my channel. And it should appear a thing over the chat. Letting you know that that's the case. Alright, so we need to get up top. So we can... I got a notification to claim a drop a few minutes ago. Okay, sweet. Looks like we can just climb up here and drop down in.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
My account's still fairly newish, Ren. I've been doing daily stuff, but mostly, Save the main story stuff for stream time a few hours a week. Okay, well those ones are nice and close. That's what those are. They're all three right around the outside. That seems too easy, right? What is earlier than the main story? It's like any open world game. There's puzzles and side quests, and then it also has like daily like busy work quests that help you get experience and acquire resources and currency. That's on exploration stuff. Yeah, I assume that things are about to attack me, right? It seemed like way too easy otherwise. When the guys have the shield that's like one of the types on your team, it's real annoying. Because physical attacks don't break through it really. Yeah, they give you a selection of free characters and then you pull them through a gacha style loot box system.
Can't handle your drink.
And then my health was getting low on Rosarina, so we'll put out the old healing barrier here from Diona. Whatever's left over, we'll get one on this. I assume each of these are gonna do that. Just finished Wood Right Animator on YouTube and it was a blast. Have some Prime Bucks. Thanks for courteous. Really appreciate the support. I can see some sick pulls. I've been doing some pulls off stream. Or do they only attack once? I was expecting every time we put something in to do it. It's like opening packs off stream.
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I have achievements. You have my UID? I mean, it's in the corner, but I don't really do co-op stuff. Pretty much just play on my own. Oh wait, I want the waypoint. Oh, this can heal me though, right? Let's heal real quick. Although I might take some help killing some bosses at some point. I need to do 10 of those for the battle pass, I think. Yeah, this game has a co-op feature for like fighting bosses and stuff, which is sweet.
Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
I assume you can overlap the characters' leaves. You just see another person appear in your world that fights alongside you.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Confront Storm Terror. I'm sure this ends well for us, chat. Would win, chat? Eternal Dragon God or one cat girl? Oh, you could come back and fight this as a boss after the fact when you're higher levels. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. We do have an Eternal God. Alright, these are our cartoon characters that have levels. Let's go.
Look, there are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back. They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Oh, am I gonna regret not leveling up my main guy, chat? This is a trippy scene. It's like, what if... It's just like someone was like in a board meeting like, okay, but what if you were a battleship? Like, I know we're an RPG, but what if you were also a battleship?
Away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer.
It's very pretty in terms of animation. It's also just very random, though. Am I supposed to be doing anything in particular here?
I'll extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
I'm confused. Am I supposed to be like breaking these things and then going through them?
Shatter the condensed animo orbs to create acceleration currents. I know it's hard to tell amidst the barrage of bullets, but this is the only way.
How do I dive through them though? Am I supposed to like dive? Is there a button to dive down or like? Okay, I can pull down. Got it. Okay, I understand now. Successfully interfaced. It's such a weird and random scene. It also feels very anime though, so it's on topic, I think. Alright, bud, I'm scratching your back. Aren't you itchy? Come back. Chat said leveling my character didn't matter for here, but it would give me more life, right? Well, I guess we're not taking that much from these hits. We're gonna get air currents at some point to accelerate back up, bud. This is by far the worst design in the game. I mean, it's just different. I understand what they're going for here. It's very mechanically unique.
Dvalin, I'm sorry this is hurting you. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous.
Alright, so he like grabs at the ground. And we beat up his hands while he's on the ground.
Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
I got it. Oh, I can climb up on him. Noted. Hey, Brimstone. Thanks for the 19 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back.
This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Punishment!
Am I supposed to be leaving this platform?
Yeah!
Retribution!
Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Wait. Next stage down, or are we done?
This place is gonna collapse!
Hey, look at that, chat. We broke off the poison and he's friendly
It's been a
now.
while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animo Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
He has a lot of wings of freedom, to be fair, champ. It's a big spread.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. You're right, actually. Peace is hard won, and we shouldn't take it for granted. And this time, you're the one we should all be grateful to. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time? Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak. Aftermath? Here? What happened in Mondstadt? While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back. Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. I know.
Would the
strange.
Hilly Curls do this?
Hilly Churls aren't usually capable
Churls.
of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it. They've taken over the Hilly Churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too. That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry? You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time. Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
Got some items. A war bow. Is the war bow better on my cat girl? We just upgraded her existing bow. Good deal. Crit hits have a 60% chance to generate a small amount of elemental particles, which generate energy. For damage opponent elemental skill, this has a 40% chance to end the CD on its own. I think this is probably better, right? They're both energy recharge rate, and I've already put a bunch of resources into this one, so I think we'll chill on that.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt.
He must like Slowbro as a Pokemon chip.
What? What? The Storm Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting Clanmaster's speech? Storm Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the Storm Terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine.
You gotta have the alcohol
I
on tap,
hope they
chip.
get the trade routes back up and running soon.
He's like collecting post-Storm Terror side quests, basically.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. Ah, so you do feel something for me. And people say my charm is fake. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Shadowy figures.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes, And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call her the Princess.
Oh, that's our sister, right? We saw that in one of the cutscenes earlier.
Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
He's mad. I was doing nothing. You don't say.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience.
What a scoundrel.
I agree. He sets a terrible example for someone who's cavalry captain. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
We're sitting at the wrong chair, Chip.
It's been getting quite busy recently. So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister. Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the wind may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
Enjoy a relaxing mealtime.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention.
I'm gonna remember that line, chat. You can definitely trust me with the menu, okay?
Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lair de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
I like how the path thing's just like, yeah, just run up over the wall. It's faster. Is Paimon eating food? Is Paimon eating food technically cannibalism? Asking the real questions.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lair de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance.
Oh, this is the water lady people said we could unlock, right?
Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the Lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
seen better days.
The Holy Liar! Lord Barbados! Even if I atoned for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
Hey, look, he did something godlike, chat.
Holy Liar, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see.
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again.
That's an appropriate response.
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Liar. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirky wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue.
She just...
So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
The classic fight and beat the dragon, get knocked out by two guys outside the church. If that's not peak RPG, I don't know what is.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the animal archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
Stop and heal real quick.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck? So you noticed. this isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people, but I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allergenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing
Those are
that
some
of other
names.
mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7, the Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well, but I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally. He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone,
In any case, this year's rite of dissension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're going!
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you.
It's a lot of words to say you should explore the open world game chat.
Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb. Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Ask Charles about the recent rumors. Alright, Rite of Dissension. Go to Liyue Harbor. Alright. I'm gonna get this chest back here that apparently I've never done in all my time walking around. Is this game just talking? No, there's combat. So, there's a lot of fighting and clearing things in between the story things. There are certain levels your characters have to be to progress the story point. And I've been farming experience and fights off stream to do more of the story stuff on stream.
So glittery. You must control urge to pounce.
I already have Liyue unlocked. I've walked through a couple of the regions. So we should be able to map to where we need to go. Was it not marked on my... Oh, I probably need to pick the quest, right? Rated dissension. Are MTX a big part of it since... What's an MTX? I'm not familiar with that. Oh, we just get to claim Barbara.
Leave the healing to me. I will not disappoint you.
Microtransactions. No, not at all. In fact, unlike as someone who's played like a lot of Raid Shadow Legends and others, if I didn't have chat telling me that I could pull extra characters, I would have never known. It doesn't do anything to throw it in your face.
Ta-da!
People are saying Barbara is good, right, chat? Like I want to put her in my party? I'm gonna replace Benny. Loading interrupted? Excuse me? You think she's worse than Bennett and Diona? Really? You've never met anyone that likes Barbara. You think so? You don't think it's worth diversifying the elements? Because she's a water character, right? He's a pure healer. I mean, that sounds fine. Like, I don't need damage from Benny. Like, we have Rosaria and Diluc for damage. I'm gonna put her to 20 and try her out a little bit.
I wasn't waiting for you. I just happened to be resting. La da 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 da. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Found under the eaves of houses. Alright, we'll have to find some mushrooms at some point. Most players hate healers. I like healers, chat. The elemental burst regenerates 2 energy for all party members, excluding the wearer. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Can we put that set on her? So she, like, supports the team? The waffles! Welcome to Hoaglandia's newest shillionaire. Thanks for watching a ton over the last year and more. Be sure to drop me a DM on Discord so I can get you into the shillionaire role there, and you can submit a deck to be played on stream using the form on the site. Thanks for hanging out. Switching characters to new characters take the field as their attack increased for 24 seconds. Did she just blow herself up?
Let the show begin.
When I use this, does it heal everybody or just her? This looks like it's got a duration around it. Otherwise, it's an exploding barrel. Alright, let's go down to the harbor. I'm gonna get started on the next one a little bit. I think we're up like for another half hour, 45 minutes or so. I don't know that we're gonna go all the way to 3 o'clock today since magic ended early, but we'll chill for a little bit. It heals whoever on the field, and I assume I can switch to someone else after I use it to heal them.
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year. Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension. Well, Venti brought up the time, but Paimon knows nothing about where it is. Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some of the locals. Oh, right. About the Geo Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god? But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon by that name. So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
Slapis. It's a mouthful.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Isn't that today? Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year. Last year it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction. Ooh, Paimon knows this one! Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue. That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us. Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
There's a little bit of elitism there, chat. Also, its big ruler energy comes down once per year and gives a prediction. They're the real ruler, trust them. They've got their hand on everything. Big billionaire
are
energy.
You also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
Hey, Gap, thanks for the 46 months. Welcome back. Appreciate the continued support.
You too wish to bear witness to the rite of dissension? Me too. We all do. As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business trends? The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows. She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
Capitalism is ripe even in Genshin, ship.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the difference in making your fortune.
Fortune? So where can we see this Rite of Dissension anyway?
You're not at all close. Not to mention that if I gave you directions, as foreigners, you'd get lost along the way. So better to head to Yujing Terrace, to the high ground. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to communicate with deities, no?
You know, I have some checkpoints in this city. Looks like we're walking, though.
New stock at Seago Antiques. Join the adventurers.
That's a big old wall. Hey, look, a treasure chest.
We'll need more where that came from.
Prizes.
Paimon heard that the best time to make a wish is today, during the rite of dissension. Wanna give it a try?
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too? Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti and Rex Lapis himself. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Great! Thanks!
Ooh, it glows. The Genshin motto, I'm not lost, I'm looking for treasures. There's a lot of them squirreled away.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Dissension too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing. Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of Liyue's ancient mythical creatures. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please, take this.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take?
You and Paimon wait for the rite.
Oh, look at all the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
The hour is upon us.
One god, one day of the year, please. Their god dead?
Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
Did she just say Rex Lapis is the Geo-Archon is dead? Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait, we got close. Are we suspects? Wait, where are you going?
There's a god we faced off against when we first arrived on this world too. We can't fall into their hands. Yeah, that one.
Oh no, there's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too. Your identity. You may not be the killer, but can we?
Oh, we have to sneak? Oh, I thought we had to run.
They're here! Arrest them! There's nowhere to run.
Hey, buddy, hold still.
He's pretty cool.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Chad seems to like this guy.
Paimon's exhausted.
What muscles does magical floating use exactly?
Sensitive. You have no idea just how tiring floating around. Wait. Just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Senora? Child? You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you. Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble.
Is he the baddie, chat?
Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Chising of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it at this stage. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Talk to Child at the Northland Bank. Does the bank walls not have ears then, shit? Are they earless? Says up. Oh, these structures get fancy, chat.
Seat with a view.
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not short of change either.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
This is
Nothing.
I'm not
Looks
sure
like
exactly.
a nothing.
Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti.
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti. Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. Nobody dares venture in. But I have no need for believing, not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems all right. But why would we go looking for Adepti anyway?
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Just us here, chat.
Justice?
The Chi Sing will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies?
Yep.
Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god. This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious.
Think they're trying to hide the true
Or
culprit?
to hide something else. Hard to say. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long. But the Adepti can clear you of any wrongdoing. Liyue was founded by the Geo-Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Chi Sing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepti.
Yeah. Oh, we have achievements. Whoa, that's really far off. Alright, let's do a little bit of walking for the end of it, huh? It's right near a way to open up the map more too, which is nice. Yep, up on a little exploration today. There has been a lot of characters talking. Try out Barbara in some combat too.
Verdict is...
Judgment!
Oh, it's not even a chest, it's just a barrel? Oh wait, it's got stuff on it. There we go. I thought it looked like a
We'll need more
chest.
where that came from.
His helmet came back on, shit. So if we switch to Barbara,
Let's
we
dance.
do this, and then we switch to Dayluk, we'll heal. Look at that. Good value right there, chat. I like having my characters be at full health while I walk between engagements. The healing scales off Barbara's max HP. Okay, so if I end up like here, we definitely want to send her then so we can heal more with her.
Judgment. What a nuisance.
You can't run!
I'll protect us.
Judgment! You can't run!
Oh, does Barbara make them wet too? She is water, right? Does her attack make people wet?
Let's
She
dance.
sure does. That's great. That combos with, what's her name? Well, freezing people seems correct, yeah. Oh, she makes you wet too. Okay. There's a bad joke in there somewhere, I'm sure.
I'll protect us.
What does her Unite move do?
Judgment!
Her Unite move is more healing? Lots of heal. Shields the party. Got it. Oh, she's good against fire mages. Noted. So, like, when that one comes up, I should switch to her and attack. Her autos do water.
Let the show begin.
Is this all part of Liyue still? This whole area?
Shake it and stir.
You can't run!
Scratch that. I'll protect us.
Punishment!
Yeah, being able to freeze things on demand with the ice character seems great. I think she's kind of exactly what I wanted for my 4th slot.
Judgment!
Honestly, I'll be curious to see with Barbara in my group, do I feel like I even need Diona?
Judgment! Lights out. Judgment!
Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna have to put some numbers into Barbara to up her healing. I like what she does. If we need to make her health bigger in order to get more out of her.
I'll protect us. Shake it and stir.
You can't run!
I like that Rosaria's spear attack is a gap closer.
Let the show begin.
The show begin.
There are a few interesting trinkets here.
Rosaria's very good in general. Yeah, I think she's the DPS I like the most so far for sure. Well, that's certainly a checkpoint up there. Just chilling. Trying to get Rosaria cons is why I have a C5 child. How do you get Rosaria constellations? Is there a certain thing you have to open?
Let's dance.
If I wanted to power her up, what do I pull from? Is she in the default one or is she in a specific one?
Another test subject. Fry.
You can't run!
Dupes give you constellations. Okay. Okay, and she's not on a particular banner right now, right? I just rolled her on the default one, I believe. Okay, so that's how you kind of figure out what you want to save up to roll for, huh? So if I have characters I like, I should save my currency to wait till they're on banners, then roll those banners. Is like the TLDR. honestly, I think with Barbara being like a full healer, I like the rollout of this kit. Like we have a proactive shielder that's like backup healing, and then we have Barbara, and then I've got 2 DPSs. I've got a few different elemental types now. Seems great. It says the vision point is above me. Do I gotta get all the way up here? Every 4-star character is available in each banner, but certain banners have rate ups for 3 4 stars. Okay. So when a banner drops, I should look and see what the 4 stars are in addition to the 5. Get up to that. We gotta climb this whole thing. I wanna unlock the area before we talk for this mission, I think. I did see that the queen is no longer with us. I don't really have an emotional attachment to her, but condolences to people that do. So goalie's like a shield character, right? He fills a role similar to my Diona. He's like a archer shield. I actually have a Diona constellation, so I didn't realize that I must have rolled a duplicate on her. He's a spear shield. Yeah, I don't even know that I'd want to replace Diona with him then, because I like having one ranged person. Well, how in the hell do I get over there, chat? Oh, do I need to jump from that side? That's totally what we gotta do, huh? Kokomi on the banner starting tomorrow, and she's kind of a stronger version of Barbara. Is she also water? Or what elemental is she? It feels like diversifying your elements is kind of important. Okay. I'll save. I think I've got close to 10 pulls again. We'll save them for that. Oh gosh. Oh, do I need to float down? Okay, chat, tell me before I make a huge mistake. Can I make this jump from here, or do I need to go all the way up? Okay, nailed it. Big chunk of the map open. We get Black Warriors today. We can indeed. Alright, we need 2 more geos to get this bigger. Eat the Adepti. Alright, we got this here. Maybe we'll save the Adepti for the next time we do this on stream. I think that's probably a good plan. Thanks everybody for chilling. I'm gonna go ahead and call it an afternoon. I appreciate the folks that stuck through a couple hours of Genshin. I think we're gonna do Genshin for a couple hours one day a week to push the main story. What, with my adventure rank at 25 at this point, will I be, Am I pretty good in terms of getting gated out? Hey, Corey, thanks for dropping in. Or Ashley, depending on who it is. Air 25 is good for a long while. Cool. I'm still gonna chill and like do my dailies and stuff and get my login rewards, and we'll revisit next week. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We'll be able to do magic for a few hours, and then I'm not sure. We'll do Unite or Snap at the end. We'll see what I'm feeling. One of the two for sure though. Most of the gates are gone at this point. Okay, sweet. Good. All right, peace, folks.